Welcome back to Downstairs and Dragons. We're playing Lost and Finders, episode 22, and we're here with a brand new session. So let's get to our players. We have Nathan playing Quella, Josh playing Ixildor, Adler playing Phlebotomus, and Dieter playing Kieran. Now, the four of them are joined by a human named Talgan, who helped them escort two humans to Blazingdale. Now, those two humans, Corona and Jaredil, have gone off to see their families after a long stint in Orc prison. But Talgan is going to come with you, stay at the bathhouse/inn that was recommended by Corona, and then you guys are all heading back to Oakhurst. So, you guys were directed to the best bathhouse in town, called Hearth. She says walk towards the river district, and you will not miss it. It's a big, beautiful marble and wood building.
Alright, thanks. Don't get captured in the future.
Again.
Of course not. And when you guys come back, find me in the marketplace, because I'll be back to work and happy to see you.
What do you sell?
Well, I get hired to sell. I'm a saleswoman for hire. So different shops hire me to sell for them.
How much do they pay you?
Oh, well, it depends. It depends on what they're selling. And
She skims money off the top.
No,
She skims money.
I earn the commission.
How dare you?
You
No.
skim a commission?
No.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
now, everyone.
I'm just going off of that.
You guys
I'm
are-
sorry.
We're just shitting ya.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not. I don't know how any of this works.
I'll teach you. Never mind. Anyway. She's like, anyway, I'm going to go see my family. I can't wait any longer. So you guys, head that way and that way and that way and that way, and you'll find Hearth.
That
All
does
right.
not help us, but okay.
We'll see you later for free meals.
Free meals?
So now,
Ooh.
Talgan, Corona, and Jaredil had actually already dropped off supplies at a general store, and Talgan actually has a little bit of money to pay for himself. But you guys all walk together through Blazingdale, which is a very busy city, even though it's sunset. People are heading home from their jobs to their homes, and while Oakhurst was mostly mud brick buildings, Blazingdale gets a little fancier as you go in. So let's pull Blazingdale up. Boop.
Ooh.
Now, the river, how do I put it?
Wow, it's so pretty.
Blazingdale is built on the south side of Deep Wash, which is when we call it a river, it's unrealistic because it's actually like, I don't know how to explain it. It's so far across, it's like Great Lake level across. But they have these man-made streams that come into town between the streets. And so you guys are in the river district, and getting closer to the shore of Deep Wash is a great, big, tall, fancy building. It almost could be its own castle if Blazingdale didn't also have lots of buildings that size. And you see the big, beautiful marble columns and marble architecture and big, beautiful doors with curtains drawn back for the night, encouraging people to come in for their dinners.
Is there an old lady with a gigantic head and a blue dress?
No, and it doesn't look anything like that building either.
Right.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it a moving building that we're talking about?
No.
Then I don't know what you're talking about.
You were like in the right universe, but not in the right...
Movie?
Is it involves spirits?
Yes.
Then I do know what movie you're talking about.
So as you guys get closer to the Hearth, you can hear the people inside talking. It is a very well-lit, very bright, beautiful... You can't even call it a tavern. Imagine walking into one of our modern-day hotels. Huge foyer with tons of tables and beautiful carpet, and there's a loft along the top where there's even more tables and people talking. And in the very, very far back of this big open space, instead of a big fireplace, there is a big waterfall indoors that is keeping itself running. And this is the Hearth. So when you guys go to step in, this little mousy human, teeny tiny little stick with her clipboard, walks up and goes, "Yes, hello, how can I help you?
I guess we want to take a bath.
Are you visitors to town?
Yes.
How about I offer you a package deal? We can get you all what you can eat and drink tonight, up to up to our max limit that we have here in our contract, and then you would have access to the baths and the free samples of soaps and lotions in the bathhouse, and then you would get your night's stay. Would you be sleeping together or separately?
Together, right? I mean, I don't care.
Where's your smearer?
What?
Your smearer. Where's the smearer?
Well, the mirrors are the changing of the bathhouse.
No, the one that runs around with a bag of mud and just smears it on you.
Oh, yes, that would be. You would need to buy a special package for that near the bathhouse.
So,
we have lotion smearers and we have mud smearers.
Oh, right. Okay.
You do?
Yes.
Wait, do you have to pay for that?
Yes.
It's very
in this
high
universe,
class.
yes.
This is our brand. The Water Hearth was originally just a bathhouse that grew into a tavern, a restaurant, and an inn.
Do you just have a pool?
Much more than that. Anyway, so you'll all be sleeping together. 5 of you. I think I can fit you in one of our special massage barracks. It's what it is the beds are lined up for group massages, but you'll be sleeping there instead. Let's see.
Do you have a curtain?
It'll be 10 gold for the night.
I think I just make you carry all the gold that I find, right? Is that how that goes?
Yeah, yes.
Alright, well, you take care of it.
No.
Get whatever you want.
10
Whatever
gold for the
I
group.
want.
If you guys would like to separate into your own personal suites, it'll be 4 gold per person.
No, we're good not doing that.
You're all gonna sleep in the same room? Very well, okay. And let me get you your keys. And she's just like, and she gets you guys each a matching key for the same room. She goes, you're in room 315. That's on the back wall. And then you're free to, I'll go talk to the bartender and make sure they know that you guys have a tab, and when you go over the limit, you will be charged extra fees. Make sure you check out here in the morning when you're all done, and the bathhouse does require you to wash yourself in the showers first before you enjoy the springs.
What is the limit? It's very important for us to know this.
5 silver worth of food and drink.
Oh, okay.
Kieran, do not go over that.
Now, that's per
I'm
person,
not
right?
really a heavy
Yes.
drinker.
Yes. Okay.
No, but if there's sweets, you will go over that.
I'll probably just take the opportunity to make me own. It looks like they've got a nice kitchen, eh?
I don't think I would recommend that.
I'm afraid the kitchens are off limits to guests.
What about employees?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I could work for my way, right? That's how these things work.
We currently are signing up for 5-year contracts.
Well, I'll live to be about 700, so over that period of time, I suppose I could spare enough for 5. I can just come and go as I please, right?
No.
You can't do a 5-year contract.
Sorry.
Continuous 5-year contract.
Yep.
What in the world
No,
is this place? It's so
I
weird.
know time is a bit different for you since you live to be 1,000 years old. But 5 years is a very long time in human standards, and you cannot do a 5-year contract.
We have things we have to do.
Not in a row.
Not right now.
Yes. Well, I also have things I have to do. If you'll please excuse me, our concierge can help you with any additional questions.
What's
you have.
his name or her name, their name?
Our concierge?
Uh-huh.
It depends on who's on shift at the moment. They will have a name tag on their desk, as you see there.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, wait. We have a matter of payment.
Oh, and
Lebo, it's all on you.
Okay.
do the smearers start smearing things on people?
I'm afraid you did not purchase the spa package.
Oh, we didn't. Wasn't that standard for a stay at a bathhouse? How are you supposed to take a bath if you've got nothing to wash off?
But
You're filthy.
you're disgusting.
Well, the mud
How much
helps
more
with
is the
that.
spa package?
Well, if we were to tack it on to your already staying and, you want it for each person?
Yes.
Not for me.
Not
Not
for me.
for
We have multiple spa packages, as you'd like to see. She starts paging through her handwritten, and she shows you first. The first one is like economy. It's just a basic moisturizing of your skin and finding calluses and sawing them off. Really basic stuff. So that's an additional 2 gold per person.
I think I've just got that in my coin purse. I'll just take care of that myself.
And then if you'd like to be completely lathered down in one of the essential oils or lotions, that's an addition. That would be up to 3 gold per person. If you'd like a full body massage and hair rub out, that's 4 gold per person.
I don't know what any of this is. I'll just pay for the works and you just do whatever. How's that sound?
That sounds great. I would like to
How much is that?
5,000 gold.
I would like 4 gold from you now.
Right.
And your name, please.
Oh, my name is Kieran.
Here is your schedule for the night. You will need to stick to it strictly if you would like to have all of the purchases that you've just acquired. And I'd also like to encourage all of you to check out our soap shop, as that is something we are well known for.
Now, just to confirm, you only have him for those packages, because I don't need
Correct.
those. Okay, good.
No.
All right,
I want
what's going?
full gold.
You want?
And
Okay.
and your name, please?
Phlebotomist.
Phlebotomist, here is your itinerary. Yes.
So does this apply to my bees as well? As you look around, the bees have started filling the room.
I'm afraid we cannot service your bees, but as long as they do not harm anyone, you will not be accruing extra charges.
All right, and what about this little guy right here? No, the littler guy. Blood Junior.
He's my friend. He can come with. He can come with me. It's okay.
Well, if he acquires any services, you will be charged extra.
I think if you touch him with soap, he'll like melt. So I don't think you should do that.
Well, we are not liable for any damages to your property.
Okay.
Does he need some daycare services?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have anywhere for my swan?
No, he just sort
Where
of
she can
sits
stay
there
for
in
the
a
night?
corner and spits out.
well.
He doesn't
Does she
really
have
need
her
to
own
get
little bath
watched.
or anything?
We normally
Alright.
don't allow pets in the
I
facility.
mean,
She
I
could
don't
just
know.
go
Maybe
onto the
you'd
roof.
like it.
Yeah, that would work just fine.
Is it
We
open?
do have the occasional traveler.
They mentioned pets.
We don't have
I
a
think that
balcony
means
on your
the
room, though,
duck.
however.
The duck.
So you may need to put her in a safe place, like the stables, for the night. Or. But if you're okay with her staying on the roof, that is fine with me.
Is the pool an open air pool?
Yes.
That's a perfect place for
No,
a duck.
she will not be allowed in there.
Oh.
She won't.
No, I'm afraid not.
That's okay.
Well, you were getting kicked out.
What?
I came into this conversation halfway. When do I start my my nose hair trimmings?
Okay.
That will be in the morning at 5 a.m.
What time is it now?
You're the best one to determine that.
9
Let's go to
p.m.
the stables. Okay?
What do I do right now?
For the night.
Wait, that's the first item, right?
5 a.m.
You require
or-
your initial scrubbing. You are late for that, so you should run along right away.
Where do I go for that?
Oh no, she's just going to the stables for the night.
Go forward and go straight. Go forward, turn right, go through the center doors on the right side there.
Alright, let's go, Fleebo.
Wait. I've made a second decision.
Yes?
Blood Junior will be getting the ultra deluxe spa treatment.
She looks a little creepy as he goes,
He deserves it.
we require 10 gold for special customers.
Perfect. Okay.
Special custom.
I'll pay it.
That's a child.
What if?
He's a baby
He's
gnome,
my son,
right?
yeah.
You gave birth to it in that mud pit.
The smearers require compensation for doing things they're uncomfortable with.
We'll
Why would
speak
they
to
be
this.
uncomfortable
Wait,
with
are
that?
you a smearer?
No.
I like
What
her.
problem do they have with my gnome son?
So you got me as Samantha, not as her.
Do they not like gnomes?
Son with wings and a bat face.
I see lots of
Julie
gnomes.
acid.
Now I must insist that you go get scrubbed or you'll miss some of the things you've spent money
Why
on.
don't you two run along and
Pay the wheel ass and let's
I'm
get
gonna go
going.
get
Okay,
some food.
I'm just gonna
gonna
shove
go
the gold
eat.
in her hands.
So she takes all your gold. I want to remind you guys that 1 gold is like $100.
Yeah.
Do you know what you just paid?
Yeah.
My character doesn't really care about the value of things all that much.
I'm just gonna go eat some
The
food.
bottomist is well aware.
So
how
you
much
guys have your
we
room
paid.
keys? Would you like to settle in for dinner in our
It's a luxury
restaurant?
I would. Yes.
yes,
Splurging.
but- and
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
going to pay her 1 gold as just a tip. Like, thank you so much for
Me
taking
too.
care of us. I'm so sorry about
I'm afraid I'm not available for those services.
That's perfectly fine.
No.
This is just more for your hard work. Thank you.
Oh, I thank you. I just want to make sure you're well taken care of here at the Water Hearth. Oh, shoot. One last thing I always forget. Do not insult the master.
Who's the master?
The master.
You said that after I left.
I know. I realize that.
Where is the master?
He's currently enjoying the bathhouse. Now, if you so would choose, you can choose to take a bath in an only woman's bath or an only men's bath. But we do have a very wide range, open air bath facility.
I can choose to go in the only men's bath?
No. I was pointing at your friend. Okay. Anyway, our master is currently taking up one of the pools in the co-ed spaces.
Why do you call him master?
Because he's the master of this bathhouse.
Oh.
Probably owns the place.
Probably. Well, I'm hungry.
Yes.
Let's go eat.
Yes, he's responsible for the beauty here. Anyway, so she leads you. You'd like to eat? Let me get you a waitress. And they're like whispering really big. Malfiten, we're going to help you further. Malfiten, please seat them. And she walks forward.
She's a giant octopus.
She's just another human, and she looks so bored.
Hi!
Come with me to your table, Miss and Monsieur. And she just walks you to your table.
Okay.
We here at the Water Hearth are known for our clams, crayfish, fish, rice, reeds, reed roots, vines, and rums. What would you like?
I only heard rums?
Dealer's choice. Pick something and I'll eat it.
Do you have pasta?
No. We have rice.
Do you have chicken and cheese flavored rice?
No. We have seafood.
Oh, shrimp?
Absolutely.
I'll have shrimp and rice.
Thank you, miss.
Same.
All right. I'm very excited to serve you tonight.
I'm sorry, did you practice that?
What?
That was quite well done.
That was very well done.
Which part?
The
All of it. You read that so fast.
I've just worked in customer service. So she goes off and gets your guys' food, and as you're sitting down at this actually really beautiful marble table that's way too big for just the two of you, you notice there are lots of other big tables that have assortments of people, from gnomes to dwarves to humans. And someone who stands up to go after Phlebotomus sees Phlebotomus goes to the door, and he kind of... and then he goes and sits back down. And he's a little dwarf with blonde hair. Looks really young. Anyway, you're about your food. You're not about shrimp. You're about crayfish. And you're about rice.
So good.
With some,
Well, it's food. I'm still hungry.
it still looks lovely. She's just whatever. It still looks lovely, and you have some really nice greens on the side, and there's lemon, and there's all kinds of nice stuff to go with it. And you have a really nice meal, and you're brought wines to go with it, white citrusy wines, and then even a spiced rum at the end. So you're really served well, and actually you notice that the food kind of keeps coming, and
that's how they get you.
And so how far are you guys going to... How much... Let's do Constitution for your drinking. How much are you drinking?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Probably the glass of wine, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they keep bringing you more, so you've got a couple at this point. And one of them was, can I take this this one away that I noticed is quite empty so far? And it's not. You've taken one sip from it. And
No, that's fine. And you don't need to be bringing me any more either, thank you.
I see. Thank you.
Me, I'm good with the one that I had.
Oh, I see. Will we see you here for breakfast?
Possibly.
Fantastic. Alright, we will see you in the morning.
May I know what the tab is so far?
About 35 silver each.
Not quite.
That's a
not what
lot.
we consumed. You will be taking the majority of that off.
Here's our list of prices.
Really
We
checks
should
out.
have-
I want to
seen that
know
first.
exactly what I ate and what it costs.
I have one
Out of
plate.
character, that's what I wish to see.
Okay.
I thought
Talking to the accountant now.
I thought you were accidentally.
I was like, okay.
He lost his accent.
This isn't one of those places where you're supposed to care about what you're paying for your food.
So
No, I am very frugal
So
with
talking
money.
is Samantha. She does send you the price list. Now the fish meal that you got was 2 silver, so like $20.
Okay.
Wait, no, 20 silver. I'm sorry,
Yes.
And what was our allotted amount?
50 silver.
Okay.
Wait, no, 5 silver.
It was 5 silver.
Okay,
yeah.
so 2 silver. Okay, so the fish was 2 silver, $20.
Okay.
Right, and then each drink was $5, so that's 5 copper.
So we're at 2 silver and 5 copper.
So three drinks and 1 plate of food. And now you haven't drinking all those drinks. You do see that the breakfast in the morning, you'd have to work really hard to go over the tab. But with the way that they keep serving you, it's possible they may trick you into that. So yeah, I was gonna have her actually, with you becoming irate, I was gonna have her actually be like, yes, I will remove this from your tab. So sorry, I didn't get to that point.
That's fine.
But yeah, so the board waitress goes, I understand.
Thank you.
I get it.
I will slide her a silver piece for her time.
She takes the extra wine.
I'm not paying for that.
No, I know. It's just easier to carry that way. She tips it upside down.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Yeah, and then she takes the extra wines away. And so don't worry, you guys are back down to... We still had your sip of wine and you still had your spice rum, so I'm just taking you down to 3 silver.
That's fine.
Okay. So,
Now, is the tab 5 silver per person or 5 silver?
per person.
Okay.
So you have 2 silver left for the morning.
Okay. That's fine.
Now, I'm guessing you guys are going to head to the bathhouse.
I will later.
Okay, so I'm going to move on to the other 2. Okay, other 2. You guys go running off to follow your itinerary, and you've noticed you've missed most of it because it's so late at night.
Excuse me, I'm supposed to get a scrub down from a smearer?
There's a gnome looking up at you. No, the scrubber. I'm the scrubber. Let's go.
Alright,
Oh boy.
And she like hops in front of you.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
Oh, for what? Okay.
Because why not?
Why?
I'm in a strange place.
He's overly cautious.
I guess so.
I got a 13.
Okay. You are in a long hallway that is meant to divide up the restaurant from the bathhouse. Now the bathhouse has many doors, and you can see symbols on each one. So some of them are going to the place where people bathe, clean themselves before going out to the baths.
Mm-hmm.
And that is actually where she's directing you. Now there's other rooms that seem to be where they keep towels, or where they have massages, or where they keep the lotions.
Did I notice the blonde dwarf being awkward?
Oh, you mean before you came in?
Yeah.
No. Let me see. No, but Fleabo might, if he rolls high enough. Do you want to roll perception on that?
Yeah, sure.
You guys are right by each other, right? You're not far behind him?
Yeah, I got a 16.
Yeah. Right before you go in, you're kind of, as you're walking down the hallway, you didn't notice it when you were out there, but as you're walking down the hallway, you're like, wait, did I see someone look at me? No, maybe. So it's up to you if you want to go back and deal with it, or if you want to save it for later.
Let's go get our scrub downs.
Okay, alright, let's go get scrubs. I'll
Okay.
just go do it later.
So
So you're the scrubber. Where are the smearers?
that comes later, after your bath.
Wait, after the bath?
So do you have like a sponge on a stick? How does this work?
Well, I have a horsehair brush
Okay.
on a long pole,
Oh.
and I'm gonna scrub that one. You're gonna get your scrubbing from Suzette.
Okay.
And so,
Who is going to scrub Blood Jr.? He's my gnomish son.
probably Suzette.
Throwing his coworker under the bus.
Yep. Actually, it was a girl that you're talking to. She just has like a low raspy voice.
Gotcha.
She's very old. She's very old, big nose, big ears. She's got her hair up in a tight bun. And she's like, now typically, The others go into this room to bathe, but we are going to scrub every last inch of dead skin off of you. So we are going to the special cleansing zone. So follow me to the pressure showers.
Alright, we'll go. I'm still a little confused. Why do you do the smearing before the bathing?
After the bathing.
After? Why after?
Because we are soaking essentials into your skin that were dried out by the water.
Wait, so you're taking away my reason to have a bath by scrubbing me?
The things we smear you with soak into your skin and leave you feeling smooth, soft, and refreshed.
Alright. I suppose that's a thing people want.
It is a thing people want. These spa treatments are highly sought. You might not have them in the Feywilds.
We have some equivalent. Things are very different here. Like.
So while she's waiting for you, she walks into the room she's trying to get you guys to go into and comes out with a big, 5-foot stick with a little teeny tiny, really, coarse brush on the end and starts whapping you. Get in there! Get in there!
Oh, time for a brush in my teeth. I'll see you in a second.
Go! And then, so you guys both go in and she directs you to Suzette, who's behind her. So you guys are behind a curtain from each other. And there's a drain in the floor. And
You just hear screaming from Kieran's side.
and they have these flasks of water that are meant to be squeezed and sprayed at people. That soap that she puts on her bristle brush and she just scrubs in skin. And you guys are both getting scrubbed down, and actually Blood Jr. with his sensitive skin is actually getting dug into really bad.
Hey, be careful on my son. He has a skin condition.
But that's what the scrubbing is for.
Just scrub him a little gently.
Suzette looks just like... So the other girl is Namet. Namet and Suzette look just like each other.
So you're Namet the Nomet.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yep, that's my job name. It's
Kieran.
Kieran. That's cool. Anyway, turn around. Lift up your leg. I need to scrub here.
Holy! Who's quite invigorating?
You guys get scrubbed down. They literally are scraping every last inch of dirt, and then they sit you down and they take little teeny tiny little metal tools and they scrape the insides of your ears, and they.
Do my fingernails next.
Yep, and they do your nails.
There we go.
They do around your eyes, and then they do your teeth. So they scrape out your teeth. And then they shove you out into the bath. And you're actually okay, so you've got a towel around your waist.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
And you guys...
Alright.
Does Blood Jr. get a little dishcloth around his waist?
Yes.
So do you know.
So you guys get shoved out into this... You didn't get a choice, by the way. You were just shoved into the co-ed one.
Alright.
So you're in this... It's got a big, tall wooden fence. Not wooden fence. Carved wooden fence, so it's very whittled and looks very wavy and watery. And it's very tall and it goes all the way around this big yard. And all around this yard are different levels of pools that are surrounded by big, beautiful, polished marble stones, pristine, beautiful, sparkling water that glows in almost like a fairy light that twinkles and glistens everywhere. Some of the pools are sudsy and pink, and some of them are bright blue and green like anime water, and some of them are black. So you have, and some of them are green and smell very sagey, so you can really choose which bath you'd like to soak in. And the very far, now all the pools are quite big, and the very far, in the middle of one of the very sudsy lavender ones, is a big scaled mound.
Are there my bath?
Oh, and there's flowers everywhere.
Where's my bees? I'll go and grab
You
my
don't
stuff.
have your beehive and your stuff because it was all put into a big basket that's being stored for you.
Well, I'll just let my bees know there's flowers in there.
Okay, so your bees just crawl under the door, come out by you, and they're out in
I'll
these
crack
beautiful...
open the window.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick the biggest flower I can find and just tuck it in Blood Jr.'s ear.
So you're
Such
like
a
a daddy
contradiction.
who's just putting it in his ear, and there are other people out in the baths. Some of them have towels covering them, some of them don't. And most of them are just relaxing in the water. You can hear the trickling, and there's like a deer scare that keeps popping. And let me
there's
change
a
the
pool with
music.
a big scaly mound.
Damn it, we can't even talk
Yes.
about the master.
Is there any room for others to join?
Yes.
Look
There,
at this sculpture. It's quite fascinating.
there are
that
people kind of all around it, and the suds just keep kind of coming. So it's like everyone's really sudsy, like a big bubble bath where the bubbles come up to your face, and there are people just in it. So yeah, big, beautiful, scaly thing.
So what is this statue supposed to be?
This person looks at you from in the bubbles, and then disappears into the bubbles, and then.
So, let's go check out that one over there.
So you go talk to a different person, or
No, we're going to go to a different hot tub.
Phlebotomist, what are you doing?
Cannonball.
All right, I'm gonna find a mostly empty one, like one with like really nice big pink bubbles. I'm
Okay.
gonna slide down in there with Bud Jr.
Okay, so you're in the big pink sudsy one. And this one's really interesting because it actually reminds you of the lavender one, but it looks like what once was sudsy has settled down. I don't know if you've ever been in a bubble bath and the bubbles have all popped. It kind of feels like that. But you settle down into this pink rose petal smelling water. And Kieran, who's leaving the lavender one, where do you go?
There's one that smells a lot like sage. I'll go in that one.
Okay, and your bees are floating around in the flowers. And all of a sudden you see the statue that's in there just go... Like you see it let out a big breath, and then a bunch of bubbles like... And it like refills. And then some of them float up in the air, and...
I pop one and smell it.
It still smells good.
You have the best farts.
The person who's
That's
next
incredible.
to you is just like... Oh my god.
Well, you're the one sitting in them.
They're not farts.
What? Well, how else are you supposed to make bubbles in water?
And this is a very normal-looking human. I'm not trying to be rude, just very normal-looking. You're used to elvish extravagance, and this is just very simple, cute little round cheeks, round nose, round chin, just really cute big eyes.
Boring by my standards.
Not okay by your standards, yes, but to someone else, she's the cutest little housewife ever. So, just very human. And she's just like, no, that comes from his skin.
So he's like a frog when he farts through his skin?
He gives off a soapy oil on his scales.
So what is he exactly?
Oh, the master.
The master.
The master, he's the bathhouse drake.
Oh, dragon sort of creature. Alright, well, thank you, good day.
Yes. Anyway, so, no one's really fazed by you. They're all out there to just completely relax. They're not really reacting to your bees because it's open air and bugs fly in all the time.
I'm just trying not to get eaten by a dragon.
Then every once in a while the dragon shifts his position and blows a bunch of the... When the suds get too big, he goes... and blows all the bubbles up into the air.
I still think those are
And they
a kind
suds
of
all
fart.
over. You want to roll a nature check or something?
No.
Okay.
Believe what you will believe.
So back to you others.
Yes.
You look around the room and... I'm going to change the music back. You look around the room and there's not much going on. There's a lot of people just getting drunk and laughing and enjoying themselves. And there's some people being quiet and resting and other people who seem to be discussing business. And the blonde-haired dwarf who was kind of following Phlebotomist, who went back to his spot, kind of is looking at you. Just...
Male, female?
Oh, male, sorry. Young male.
No, male.
I think he's staring at you.
And he's got very big round cheeks that are like blushy. He's got the red marks on him. Almost like he got slapped in the face a bunch, you know, like in the cold kind of thing.
He's been drinking.
But he's just...
I will approach this gentleman. Good day, sir.
And all of his dwarven, like, friends stop and look at you.
Hello. And how are you fine gentlemen doing today?
And so he's just kind of, like, shrinking down and, like, what do you want?
Nothing. It appears that you have some sort of interest in my gnomish friend.
Who?
His name
What?
is Phlebotomus.
No. And the little one... Phlebotomus! I knew it was him!
Who are you, youngin?
I'm Corfor. Me and Phlebotomus trained together.
Oh, you do now?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was him or not, and I didn't want to bother him if he was not him.
It was, yes. If I can definitely send him your way the next time I see him, if you wish to see him.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
I was just passing through, doing a bit of traveling.
Oh, okay.
You trained with a Degen? Is this correct?
And all the others are listening, by the way.
Mhm.
All the dwarves are listening. Yes, I did.
I believe he's been looking for him for some time.
Who has?
Phlebotomus.
Oh, why?
Well, apparently he wants to give him his hat back.
Oh. Okay.
Do you happen to know where he is?
No, we all parted ways. Down south, and I took the north road back up here just a couple weeks ago. It's weird that Phlebotomus wants to find him again so soon. We all just separated. It's weird to see Phlebotomus here. And his eyes are traveling all over you while he's talking to you. And you notice the other dwarves have kind of centered in on something that you're wearing.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah.
Six.
These dwarves really like your face. They're just staring up at your face a lot.
They are in love with you.
It's a bunch of big, burly men. I mean, stereotypical dwarves. Corfor is the one who kind of stands out, being sweet and timid.
Typically, dwarves and elves don't particularly get along.
Oh, I know. I remember that. I'm just
Well, I will...
Hey, knife ears. What's that you got on your back?
Oh, shit.
That's Samantha smiling, not them. I can't keep straight faces with you guys.
Wait, what's on your back?
This? A weapon I
He
acquired.
stands up.
Oh, yeah.
Oi, what? Where did you acquire this?
Around? What business is it of yours?
What business is it of your pointed ear types having our weapons?
The way I see it, it's in my possession, so it's my weapon.
All dwarven weapons belong to dwarves.
Not to this one. Sorry, friend. And I immediately walk away.
Okay, and they sit down and start whispering to each other about you.
Oh no, what happened over there?
Someone wants to start a fight, and I choose not to have one today.
Thank God. I just want to sleep tonight. No need no fights.
Are you guys gonna do anything else? Bathhouse or anything?
I'm gonna take a bath
No.
in the morning. I'm gonna go up and go to bed.
Okay.
I'm waiting for these two.
Okay.
Nah.
So I'll talk to you about your room.
Okay.
I'm guessing you had Quella just go, or Quest go fly around somewhere.
Quest is at the stables.
Oh, we would have had to actually go and have you pay.
Never mind. Then she's just up on the roof.
Okay. So you go up to your room, and the actual inn is shaped like a big U. The center is the big, beautiful tavern restaurant that you were just in, and on the edges are all the rooms. And the room you go up to on the third floor, when you open it with the key, it really doesn't look like it's meant to be a bedroom. It's got 5 single beds, which is kind of an odd thing. And they're in the middle of the room. They're each separated from each other equally, but the headboards are not against the wall. And it looks as if you're supposed to lay in this bed, and then that way someone can walk around all sides of the bed to give you a massage. Mm-hmm. So there are pillows and blankets here. They've got the room ready for you, and there's candles that are ready to be lit if you'd like. There's a couple tables for you to set your things down on, but it definitely looks like a room that's meant to be like a service they provide, not a bedroom. You can make an insight check on that if you want.
Yeah. 13.
Okay. They probably have rooms that are actually made to be bedrooms, but those are all full. So they charged you full price for something that was not as nice as everything else.
I want to go back to the front desk and see if they have a room for one person.
For real?
Just for me.
Okay. So she's working at her desk.
Ma'am.
The concierge can answer any of your questions.
Ma'am. Thank you. I noticed that our room up here has like 5 beds right in the middle. Can I just have my own room?
As I said, that was a massage room that we are equipping to be your bedroom.
Yeah, I don't want that. Can I just have my own room?
Absolutely.
I'll pay whatever.
We have a couple of suites left in the towers. They will cost about 10 gold per night.
Per night?
Yeah. They're the suites that are left up in the towers.
What is there that's not
nice.
What is there that's not a suite? But for like one person.
I think that's all we have left.
Well, we have some rooms that are meant to be open. Like you share them with strangers. You pay a discounted price, but you don't know who's sleeping in the other beds.
Well... Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep the room. I'm just gonna go to bed.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah,
1 consultation charge added to their tab.
Can I do like a check to see if I heard that as I walked away?
Yeah, roll perception.
'Cause, no ma'am. Natural 20.
You straight up heard that.
Excuse you. What is about a consultation charge? I asked a question.
I'm afraid I'm not the concierge. You are charged for my additional services.
Oh my gosh, this place is giving me a headache. Well, fine. Kieran? Oh, you're not even here.
We have essential oils for headaches that can be rubbed right
No! Ixodor, I'm going up to bed.
I'm not there.
I'm yelling.
Well, you were in the
for
room waiting for the others, in the tavern, right?
I'm wherever I saw these two, just waiting outside.
Well, then
so you're just waiting outside the bathhouse door.
Then I'm
so
just
she actually
going.
does see you.
Oh,
across.
good.
Okay.
Ixodor, I'm going to bed!
Gods, help me. Give me strength not to stab this woman in her sleep.
Ooh, I've been so nice to you.
Some of the other elves at some of the tables whisper and go, she's so loud. So unbecoming in front of this door.
How dare this place make me charge? How dare they not have a room for me?
I will march over to Quella and politely ask her to shut the hell up.
I've had a long day.
Then go to bed. You are yelling, and it is very unbecoming of our kind.
Right. Fine.
Okay, so Quella goes off to bed. I kind of want to know if you snore. Can you roll a constitution roll for me?
Oh, no. Oh, 21.
Okay, you don't snore. Okay.
Oh, good.
Ixodor, you're waiting for the others to come out of the bath. Now, when they've been in the bath for an hour, eventually someone walks in. A water genasi walks right up behind Kieran. Your time is up!
Oh, you gave me a right start there.
It is time for you to be rubbed with powders before you sleep for the night.
Wait, I thought I was getting mud.
Yeah, in the morning.
Oh well, alright, sure. Hold on a second. Oh, I can feel my eyes. Alright, well.
I'm glad you enjoyed our nice waters, as they are my charge. Now, I would like you to go see...
Is this standard?
I'm sorry, you just were sleeping so peacefully I couldn't help myself.
I'm really enjoying the service here. This is quite spot on. It's almost like home.
And her...
Almost, but this is really something. Oh, come on, Fleeble, let's get going.
I'm glad you enjoyed your stay in our bath.
So as I get up out of the pool, I just want to note that I made like a big wizard beard with the bubble. And I did the same thing with Blood Junior.
And the Genasi female with her long watery hair is just like, I love your beard.
Thank you. I'm a wizard now.
Well, you cast a spell on my heart.
Is it Genasi like a really wonderful creature?
They're like made out of water. Like she looks.
like Porcini.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then she's like, you cast a spell on my heart. Like, tip, please? Tip?
Okay, and then
Oh, she's asking for a tip for her giving you a compliment, I think.
I take out 1 copper. Don't spend it all in one place. Don't spend it all in one place now.
I'll just wish to see you again. And she throws it into the water.
Charge double.
And then you guys go off, and you guys, okay. So you guys leave the bathhouse. Well, no, you don't, because you have to go get your powders done. So you go to a dry room. No moisture is allowed in this room. So first
My beard.
they dry you with towels. My beard. They dry you with towel after towel after towel. They're blowing air at you. They're waving fans at you. They're putting you in front of the fires. And you are completely dry. Your hair is... And they take you to this... It looks like a Zen garden of sand. And a couple of humans take your hands so that you walk into the sand, and they help you lower down and lay in it. And then they help you roll over like a fried fish. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you cover...
I feel like a chinchilla.
Like a chicken breast that you're rolling in.
That's a tree rat that bathes in dust.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
it's quite an interesting afternoon.
They help push the powder into your armpits and into all your crevices, and they make sure it gets everywhere. And then
little forewarning down there.
And then they... No, that's exactly what they did. And then they help you stand up, and they walk you away from the Zen garden, and you can see someone coming to rake it and to clean it.
So, is this the part where we get hit with brooms to knock all the dust off?
You've been here before? And they take like these fly swatter looking things.
All right.
And they just start smacking you. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they like... And
like
they just
beating a rug, right?
Yeah, not too hard, just to get the powder to go everywhere.
All right.
No, don't breathe.
It's very toxic if you breathe it in.
And then they walk you to the... And it's a very long stage, and they do this to both of you. And Flebo, there's less of you to hit. So they just do it a couple extra times.
Hit him once on the head of the
And then they go, no,
so this part is normal.
Please lay down on this table here. And you lay down on this nice cushioned table. And then you feel them strap your ankles in. And they flip the table upside down so you and they brush all the powder out of your hair.
Oh, this is good for the back.
And
everything's just hanging.
And then they set you down and they go, now go to bed.
Oh. What's about dinner?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, it depends on how much sleep you'd like to get tonight.
Well, I'll eat and then we'll go to bed, I suppose.
So you guys go out to the tavern then, and as you go to walk out, are you guys redressed, by the way? No, because they took your clothes to the laundry.
I prefer
so
to
you're
be
in towels.
Oh, there we go.
So you're in like robes.
Don't wash my bees.
So no, they don't wash the wood hide.
Yeah.
Imagine how cute that would be, a bunch of sudsy bumblebees. So you guys walk out in these fluffy robes, all powdered down, and you go to walk past Ixeldor, who's just waiting for you.
So how does Blood Junior look? I gotta know that.
He's in a robe.
He looks rose-colored pink. Glowy. But the powder then dulled him back down. He doesn't look as greasy and slimy as he did before. Now he looks like fresh makeup, ready to go on and do a play.
Awesome.
Like, just good.
Matt.
That's great.
Yeah, so you guys go to walk out, and Ixeldor is standing by the door.
Well, don't you three look dashing?
I feel like $1,000,000 gold.
And
I really do.
Blood Junior's in a big fluffy robe too.
Look at my son.
It's
Oh God.
equally vigorous and relaxing. I would highly recommend it.
You missed out.
Somehow I doubt that.
No, you missed out.
Anyway,
It's incredibly relaxing.
I feel like a trillion.
you're being summoned, good sir.
Oh, where to?
And I will point over to there's a table of dwarves still there. Up there's a table of what I assume to be the Geddon clansmen,
Oh,
and the little dwarf boy, wishes to speak with you.
oh, it's
Apparently,
Kofor.
you.
It's Corfor Tome.
Okay.
I never gave you a last name for him, but he was in your backstory.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna immediately go up to him without saying
And
anything.
before you leave, fair warning, they are aware that I'm carrying one of the clan's weapons.
Wow, why would you show that to them?
Because I'm constantly carrying
Did you
it.
just hold it out and be like, "This is my cool Durgeddon plus
Oh,
one
God.
acid halberd"?
What is +1? What are you talking about?
It's an artificer thing.
It's like what you bring to a wedding.
What?
Oh, that.
Warriors are very intimate with their weapons.
Not that intimate.
So should like. Okay. I'm gonna
Anyway.
go say hi to the dwarves now.
I just want to make sure I don't get stabbed in the back later.
Okay. All right.
I will now leave my stuff in our room with Quella and take a bath.
Okay. I'll just cover that really quick. So since you didn't have the big package, wow. Okay.
I mean, he is an elf.
That's all I meant. Okay. So you go to a regular shower room where you sit.
With that big
You sit
package.
on a stool. Stop looking at me like that.
Honey, do we have to talk later?
It's just okay. So you sit on a stool, and there's some nice wash buckets for you to wash yourself down, and then there's there's a person who's like, it's not a coat check, but it's a coat check. They take your stuff and they put it in a box, and they mark your name on it, and they like give you a pin to remember, and you go off. And so you get yourself clean, and you go out with a towel around yourself, and you go out in the bathhouse. And you see these beautiful different colored baths, and it just smells, and there's bubbles. And right as you enter, you see the dragon that was just blowing bubbles lay his head back down.
Oh, joy.
He's not that big.
The drake, right?
Yeah, he's a bathhouse drake.
Okay, so not a full-blown dragon.
I would say young dragon, like
Okay.
large.
Large size.
Maybe a little bit longer when he stretches out his tail.
Can I make some sort of nature check to determine
Yeah.
their temperament or something?
Sleepy and blows bubbles.
That much.
Sleepy and fart bubbles.
17.
Yeah, let me bring it back up because I took it down. Bathhouse drake. Okay.
I don't know anything about these. I don't know if they're evil or neutral or good.
This was published in Kobold Press, wasn't it?
I know about the alehouse drake.
Oh, well, I googled it and I found it, so I just assumed it was in Kobold Press. Okay, well, here we go.
Fan-made drake.
Okay. Amphibious, they can breathe air and water. They give off a soapy residue on their skin, makes it very hard to grapple them. They have innate spell casting. They do a lot of water magic, like fogs and destroying and creating water, stuff like that. Well, they can bite and claw, and they do have a scalding jet and a steam burst. It's unknown where they come from, but it's believed they were actually bred to be amicable. They lack hostility. I mean, they can defend their place and they can be aggressive, but it's just so rare. It's almost like they were bred to be nice. And they are very obsessed with their baths. They're very obsessed with how beautiful and clean they are. And very successful bathhouse drakes will have an inn and a restaurant, a tavern attached to their bathhouse. And they often have servants. And they're also known for being very, very nice to their servants. So if they have even kobolds as a servant, they're very kind to their kobold servants.
Really?
Which explains why there's so many people who want to work here. Because he's a very good boss. But yeah.
And I know all that information.
Yeah, you rolled well enough, and you've traveled a lot since you left your hometown, that you've probably been through one other town that had a bathhouse drake.
Okay.
You've come a long way from Cormanther, so that's why I'm giving you
All right.
that.
With that information, I will oblige the best kindness I can, so as not to piss off this bathhouse drake, and we'll just take my bath in peace and not bother anybody.
Cool. And everyone's quiet and everyone's good. And every once in a while you see a weirdo go down into the bubbles and then pop up with a whole face of like just his eyes. And then he goes back under the bubbles.
Wait.
And you just wide-eyed just look the other way. Okay. So, going back to the tavern room. You're walking off to talk to Corfor, right?
Right.
Okay.
I'll just sit down at the table with the rest of the dwarves. Waitress!
Okay, so you're given, let's get you a different waitress. I was trying to come up with like a stereotypical like maid character. Let's go Sundere.
No, let's go
Sundere.
Sebastian the butler.
Okay. Yes, what can I do for you, sir?
I would like to start eating. What have you got on the menu today?
Well, I highly recommend the crayfish, as your companions have enjoyed it so far.
And what else?
All right. We have crab cakes.
Cakes?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Let's
You can get a whole pyramid of crab cakes.
let's start with that
Yes,
and with Riesling, and we'll go from there.
Fantastic.
Now, what frosting comes on the crab cakes?
We have a lovely tartar frosting.
So, what about
We
the
can
crumb?
also do a whipped butter. And for a crumb, we can do anything from
Hold on, butter with some
whipped
cake?
butter. Whipped butter.
Well, I mean, that's still butter.
I mean, haven't you ever had a pancake? Whipped butter is good on those.
That's true. So these crab cakes are like pancakes.
Whatever you like, my liege.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Let's go with some honey as well.
Fantastic. I'll make sure that you get everything you need.
Alright, so that's for dessert. What should I have for the meal?
Well, I'd like to recommend some of our best salmon, maybe trout.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll bring out both then.
Alright.
I'm not paying for it.
Your Majesty.
I'm asleep.
I will check on you later.
Thank you very much.
And he walks backwards, or she walks backwards away
He.
from you. You're not really sure. Both. Both is good.
So hi, thanks for inviting us to the table. I'm Kieran.
I'm Phlebotomous Grumblekin.
Oh, you guys just walked up,
Oh, I sat
You
at the
sat
table.
down at the table.
which is really full, so they are crowding you.
That's okay, I'm a skinny boy.
So while you were ordering, the dwarves were getting angry, but Corfor was like, "That's phlebotomist." He kind of was like pointing out that you're phlebotomist, that they should let you sit. So now that you're done ordering, phlebotomist, did you want to order anything while she was there?
Yeah. What should I order?
Well,
Let
someone
me make a
had...
decision for you, my liege.
Okay, do it.
Oh,
Fantastic. And the liege.
Expensive thing on the menu.
Wait.
Yes.
Do you have like little child foods for my son?
Made of children.
Of course.
Maybe some
Cater to you
oats.
in any way you need.
Thank you.
Your son is quite lovely. I'm honored to serve both of you.
Why, thank you so much.
Pardon me, Your Majesty. Pardon me. Okay. So now Corfor's like, phlebotomist.
Hi, Corfer.
I haven't seen you in...
Yeah, it was like a week.
Yeah,
No, not a week.
it's been a couple weeks.
A couple weeks, yes.
What have you been up to?
Oh, going on adventures and doing cool stuff.
You're already going on adventures?
Yeah, I'm going on so many adventures, dude. It's
Where
crazy.
are you going?
Yeah, so we went to like this kobold, dragon, hobgoblin,
Nightfang Spire ruins.
Nightfang Spire ruins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where was that?
It was near Oakhurst.
I went through Oakhurst.
Yeah, you went through Oakhurst. They had. Did you hear where they had like the missing people? We were going after the missing people.
No, I didn't talk to anyone in Oakhurst.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, when were you at Oakhurst? Because I was there a week before this one.
Right
I might have seen you pass through.
I mean, it was literally right after I left Phlebotomist. I don't know, 6, 7, 8 weeks ago.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know. But they're all staring. Phlebotomist, this is my family.
Hi, I'm Phlebotomist Grumblekin.
You trained with Durgeddon.
Yeah,
What did he teach you?
he taught me how to make all sorts of wondrous items and magical artifice. Also potions.
Really?
Yeah, really.
How about a forge?
I know what you're talking about. He didn't teach me how to make that.
You know about the forge.
Yeah.
Where do you know about the forge from?
Well, going to the forge. There were
You went to the forge.
Yeah, there were
Oh.
Duergar there and everything.
Orcs, Durgar, there's a roper.
There was a dragon. We killed a dragon.
We killed all of those things.
You're
You
sleeping.
killed everything in Kundrakkar.
Yeah, and we laid the ghost
Oh,
there to
except
rest.
for the
What?
Sturges.
Oh yeah, we forgot.
We
about the
trapped those in a
Sturges.
room.
We didn't even. Oh yeah,
And the Grix.
the
Yeah.
Grix too.
Oh, there's Grix down there.
We just forgot completely about the Grix.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah,
you
so
find
this.
any cool things in those ruins?
Right, this mail.
You're in robes. Right?
Yeah, I know.
If I wasn't just wearing this robe, I would show you the really cool Durgeddon tool belt that I found, and like I got to wear it. And the ghost said it only works for Durgeddon heirs, and he said because I was trained by Daelon.
One of them slams down his flagon.
Oh no.
Go on.
Yeah, so the ghost of the wizard, Arendelle, I think.
Yeah, we know about Arundel.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we laid his spirit to rest, as well as...
Well, that's nice of us.
Yeah.
Where are you keeping all these Durgeddon things you've got?
Oh, I know that kind of questioning. You're gonna rob him, aren't you?
No.
Well, not on me, because I'm just wearing this robe, because I had the spa treatment.
Oh, I see.
I recommend it. Vigorating.
I
And
bet,
relaxing.
I bet they would braid your beard.
Actually, I bet they would.
Yes. So you...
Anybody, insight check, please. Anybody.
Okay, alright.
Yeah.
Pixelder's dying over here.
God damn it.
Oh boy. I got a
Turns
3.
in his sleep.
Right. I got a 13.
Oh,
One of these days, this die will roll well for me,
Not today.
but not
They
today.
have seedy motives, Kieran.
Oh, a lot of you have seedy motives.
They have seedy
just
motives.
says it.
They seem nice.
What does that even mean?
Well,
Ulterior
they
motives.
intend on stealing from you, even though you're one of their friends.
I don't
and
think Corfor would, though.
I don't think Corfor would.
Corfor, would you?
Of course not.
Yeah, he wouldn't, see.
Right.
What about
so
you guys? Would you steal from me?
No, we won't do anything to a student of the Durgeddons.
Okay.
he is lying.
Are you lying?
I don't like your accusatory tone.
Is this accusatory?
This is our home.
It's more
You walked in
inquisitive.
here.
Is this your home? You like living here?
Blazingdale.
Oh.
The mining town of the Hill Dwarves. This is our town.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Well, we cleared out the Durgeddon stronghold. You could go check it out. We
Yeah.
got a peek at that big forge that goes up to the top of the mountain.
It's not working. They didn't finish it. You probably knew
They
that
didn't
already.
finish it.
Oh, you didn't know that? No, they didn't finish it.
Interesting.
Well, I thought you were Durgeddon dwarfs. Right?
This is the symbol of the Tolm blacksmith family. We're the Hill Dwarves of Blazingdale.
Yeah, Kieran. They're the hill doors of Blazingdale.
Oh, but they got. I thought they got mad at our friend for having a Durgeddon spear.
Dwarven. No elf should have dwarven items.
It's just a loan.
You know, I did pick up some...
That is really every dwarf using. Everything using dwarven items, it's just alone.
I
It all will
believe you.
come back to us, yes. Just as that tool belt you said you had. You have a Durgeddon tool belt.
Maybe. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I did say that actually.
Why can you use it?
Oh, the ghost wizard. What's his name?
Allendale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said he could use it because it was only able to be used by heirs, but since there are no heirs, a student will do. Someone with a strong connection.
A student will do. Corfor here, did you hear that? A student will do.
That's right.
I wonder what they could be thinking.
I think they're thinking of stealing it from you and giving it to
Oh,
their friend.
absolutely not. You guys have nothing to worry about. Actually, I can tell by those robes you guys bought the whole package. You should be getting up to bed.
We were waiting for the crab cakes.
Yeah.
Sorry, while you were talking. So, you notice that my voice changed a little bit. It's occasionally because you guys were talking to a multitude of dwarves. Multiple dwarves were talking to you at one time. Your crab cakes came, and it is a tower. I mean, it's like someone made shoe pastries, and it's just crab cakes in a big pyramid. And then you have a plate of cherry salmon and another plate of rainbow trout. And then recommendations for phlebotomists and kids' food. Let's check this out. Okay.
I imagine Blood Jr. is like slowly drooling acid that's eating away at the robe that he's wearing.
You have a huge bowl of wine-soaked or wine-cooked clams.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
And for the child, they have clam chowder.
Oh, that's fair.
But then also they have, how do I put it, like beautiful green woven breads to go with it. And then they bring you
Marbled.
these beautiful red wines to go with the breads. But you guys have a full spread and you're just eating and
Yeah,
talking
I've just
and
been
eating and
shoveling it in my
talking.
mouth while I've been accusing them of lying.
While we were there, I did pick up a set of scale mail. Now, I'm not from this plane, and I understand that you dwarves have some reservations with the elves from this plane of existence. I myself is from the Feywild. And I understand it's culturally significant to you to keep the things among your own. So, I was wondering if you'd be interested in some sort of trade.
Come by the Tome Blacksmith in the morning and we'll see what we can trade with you.
It'd really be... what I'm really more interested is... Yeah, I take pride in my work, so... maybe donating ancient dwarven artifact for a considerable discount on a replacement set of armor.
We'll see what we can do.
Alright, and in return... You come by my room in the middle of the night, I'll sick my bees on you. Got it?
Ha! Bees! Did you hear that?
I snap my finger and I'll summon my bees. Just a swarm of bees to fill the room.
It's a nice trick.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a nice...
I'm just... Alright, so... Don't fuck with us, alright? I'm doing you a solid here.
Roll persuasion.
The one thing that I'm not good at, but I always do as a player.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna give you a
jeez.
quick high five on our table.
Yeah. That's not my hand.
You guys make me laugh so hard.
Alright.
That's okay.
Natural 20!
That was
lucky.
18 too, so like...
Nice.
That was lucky.
I have a +0.
God damn.
That's it. That's my roll.
Alright. Circumventing the DM's plans. That's cool. Alright, let's end the episode there.
Okay.
All right, so we got to enjoy our night in the Blazing Dell Tavern. Are you guys going to go to bed after that?
I'll send my bees back.
You guys finish your food and go back up to bed. You go up to the weird massage barracks, and you've got Talgan, Quella, and Ixodar sleeping in their beds, and there are 2 open beds for you to sleep in. And we're going to come back to the morning in Blazing Dell in the Water Hearth, which is the Bathhouse Drake's Inn. And we will see where things go after that nat 20 of persuasion.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us downstairs where we play D&D in our basement as per tradition. Of course, you can play D&D wherever you like to, but as long as you're having fun. So, thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next time.